My name is Ringo and I've got a pair of Edward Greens today that I'll be shining. It's called the Wells and it's a quarter brogue derby shoe. I've already shined this one here. You can already see that it's gone to a nice shine all around the shoe. But this one I haven't shined yet, so I'll be showing you my process of shining in this video. Hope you enjoy it. So what I've got here today, I'll need Saphir's cream. I'm going to be using the dark brown. I don't want to use the tobacco brown on this pair because I don't really want to bring any reddish color out. I just wanted to keep it the brown that it is. I'm also going to be using the wax polish, Pate Deluxe from Saphir as well. And it's a dark brown and also a neutral to balance out the darkness a bit as well. And my equipment, my hardware will be a brush, my water spritzer, and a microfiber cloth that I just scabbed from Oscar Wilde. To begin, I'm going to grab my Medaille cream polish and just dip my finger in it and look for any of the scuffs and apply the Now, one thing I forgot to do was actually take off the laces, so I'm going to do that right now. So I've taken off the laces and I'm going to continue applying my Medaille cream polish. So everywhere on the shoe, because I think this shoe hasn't actually seen any nourishment since it was created. I suspect that it is a display model in some shop, probably Brooks Brothers in the UK, and it's just been sitting there untouched for many years, and I just managed to be lucky enough to buy this off eBay a bit later. And I can already see there's a scuff here, and what this cream will do is it's going to cover it and hide it so it's not as obvious to the eye. So just apply all this polish all around the shoe, and I like to use my fingers rather than the cloth because you can really feel the shoe soaking up the cream. And there you have it. My first coat of Medaille cream polish. And I'm just going to let that sit for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to muck around a little bit, have a bit of time to myself, pass it, just whatever I can do to make sure that I leave the cream polish on there for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so we waited long enough and I'm going to now use my horsehair brush to just brush the excess polish that the shoe hasn't absorbed. Using fast and brisk motions, and you can already see it brings the shoe out to a nice soft shine. So now that I've brushed the shoe, you can already see that compared to what it looked like before, it's a lot shinier. It has a bit of a soft glow and soft shine to it. Now that's not a mirror shine yet, I can't see my face in it just yet, and that will require us to use the wax polish, which will provide a bit of waterproofing all around the shoe. Now where the shoe will bend, I'm not going to put too much of the wax because as it bends up, it's going to crack, and we don't want to see that because that's going to look really bad. I'm going to put more polish on the toe area and the back heel and make those parts particularly more shiny. Just do this for about 5 to 10 minutes, packing on the polish, starting with the toe area. And then using my middle finger to bring in the neutral waxes. So it balances out the darkness of the dark brown wax polish. Now when you think you've applied enough polish, just lightly buff off the layer polish with your finger and just bring that to a nice dull shine at first. I'm not going to really do anything with that just yet. I just want to take off any excess polish that may not have been absorbed into the pores of the shoe, just with my finger. You can already see a shine coming out that will buff completely very soon. And so I'm just doing that all around the shoe, just inspecting it. Maybe I need to put a few more in different places. Again, you don't want to put too much polish on the areas that will crease. So I've concentrated mainly on the toe box. I'm just going to put a bit more here, just because I feel like it. And then just buff that off a little bit with your finger. So here I have now two choices. I can now use my cloth to buff the shoe, or I can continue using my fingers. But the next part is going to use water, which will bring out the shine even further. So for this video, I'm going to use my cloth, which I've prepared here already. And it's not a proper shoe shining cloth, but it will do because it's microfiber, it has no loose threads, and that's the most important thing. I'm going to wet my cloth, make it damp. I clap it on my hands to make sure it's not too wet, so that if it's too wet, it's going to be too much water and you're going to leave some water spots in the shoe polish. Starting with the toe cap. And this process generally takes as long as you like until you get that mirror shine that you want. It's buffed all around the shoe to the places that the polish has been applied. And I like to get the places other than the toe cap and the heel out of the way first, because they got the least polish. The most fun of polishing comes from shining the toe caps and seeing your face appear in the toe. So we're going to make sure our cloth is tight on the finger. Now I see a lot of people on the internet use 2 fingers. I tend to prefer to use 1. It's really up to personal preference. And then occasionally I like to dip just a very tiny bit of wax onto my cloth and then put it back onto the shoe as I'm buffing it as well. I instantly wax off the layer I just put on. So just a bit more, bring out the shine. And there we have it. We have a nice mirror shine on the toe cap. You can really see my face if I look very carefully into it. And the back, I've got the heel shined to an acceptable level that I like. I can see my body parts, my body in there, but not really all of my features of my face, but that's an acceptable shine that I really like. All around the middle of the shoe, I don't want to polish it too much with too much polish, so it has that nice shine to it, but nothing that's reflective of too much reflection. What I do like to do as well next is just something fun. I don't know if it does anything. It might add a bit of heat, might add a bit of moisture, so it brings out shine even more. I like to put my breath onto my toe cap and then shine it off again. So something like this. And see it fogging up, and then you buff it off, and it brings out that shine. It's just something fun to do. If you're concerned about hygiene, maybe don't do it. But it's something that I really enjoy after I've shined a good pair of shoes. So clouding my face, buffing it off, I can see it again. And so here is my finished polished shoe. I'm going to bring out the other one. You can see that is one beautiful pair of Edward greens. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to watch some more videos in the future.